Whoops, messing around with some audio stuff real quick, folks, but I'll be live in just a moment. It's, doing some weird loop thing. Hopefully that's not going to be a problem, but just hold on a sec. Loading this up. Gotta load up the stream. Gotta make sure I'm not streaming while I'm streaming, because that would be weird. Where is that tab? I'm looking for a tab. Gotta close this tab, because I don't need that tab anymore. That's something completely different. Let's see. What am I doing? Gotta move this over here. Yep. Moving this over here. Hope everybody's having a good time. Me, on the other hand, I gotta get a sip of water. Okay. Alright. We're gonna be doing something in just a moment. As soon as my computer is doing a thing. Oh, it's not a bad thing, but it's doing a thing. So, any second now. Yep, loading up the games. Gotta load up all the tabs. Gotta load up everything that I actually need. Gotta close the things I don't actually need. Retrospectively, probably should have done that earlier, but who cares? I got the thing running, and I'm just kind of vamping until everything's ready. Pretty much ready already, so let's see if I can actually switch over to what I need. I gotta move this backwards. I don't need that anymore. I'm gonna test something right now, because right now, it's acting pretty weird. Well, not that weird. It's pretty standard, but I don't know. It's not moving 100% as accurate. I'd say like about, I don't know, 90%. It's still like 10% off, which is like still throwing me out, but whatever. No, actually, I was busy setting some stuff up. As you can hear me now, I am still talking about setting things up. I got the stream running, but I still got stuff ready to run in just a moment. So, 1 minute. Let me switch over to a different layout. Yep. Nope, not that one. Where's the layout I'm looking for? Yeah, that one might work. Let's see how this one goes. Because Fist of the North Star Lost Paradise is out right now, which is pretty cool. The demo is what we're showcasing here, because I had to actually still wait for it to come in the mail. So in the meantime, we're going to be showcasing the demo as I am waiting for the US Postal Service to arrive on time. I just got to like write out a tweet saying that we're live. So let's watch some... No, we're not going to lower the blood chat. Let's keep that as it is. Let's watch some cutscenes as we wait. He's ending his stream right now? No, like, just conveniently enough, my usual time happens to match up around the time he usually streams sometimes. That's just how it goes, because my usual schedule is from 12 p.m. to, what was it? 3 p.m. Yeah, there you go. So let me move this over here. So some folks may have already seen this already, but we need to find something to do for today. So what better than to do while waiting for Fist of the North Star to arrive than playing Fist of the North Star. A demo, but we're waiting for it. So later on today, there's a good chance that I will be streaming again later on tonight and playing the actual game. But right now we're just playing the demo while I'm waiting for the real game to release. Wait, is it still saying Pokemon? I already updated the game to... Man, why is it saying Pokemon? Stupid... Well, not stupid, but Twitch is acting finicky ever since those new tag updates. I already typed in Fist of the North Star for everything, but it's not popping up as the thing. It's super weird. Fist of the North Star. Let me update this again. I already did this twice already. Fist of the North Star. It's not even showing up as a game. What the heck? So yeah, I hate the new tagging system. Like, a lot of people, like myself, have been complaining about the new tagging system messing things up. And I think they should also be looking at whether to see if games are also being affected. Because I clearly, if you look at my screen, it clearly says Fist of the North Star, Lost Paradise, or Fist of the North Star and stuff. But it's still saying Pokemon on there. I have no idea why. Very weird update. Alright. So, update. I'm just going to put Fist of the North Star. There we go. Okay. There. Fist of the North Star. In fact, let me actually tell everybody that we're doing a Fist of the North Star thing. Just 1 minute, I'm doing a thing. But yeah, I hope everybody's having a good time zone. Because again, I don't like to say morning, afternoon, or evening, because I don't know where everybody is. So I say good time zone, because it doesn't matter where you are in the world, you're still in a time zone. So let me write this up. Boo, where is the thing? Okay, dokie, here we go. Copy. I'm still doing some setup stuff, because I literally just had a snack a moment ago. We're not going to go super long, because again, this is just a demo while we're waiting for the real game to come out. Well, the real game is already out. We're waiting for the real game to come in the mail, because I wanted a physical copy of the game, because it's got that sweet reversible cover. And I am a sucker for reversible covers. So, at here, playing Fist of the North Star, Lost Paradise demo again, while waiting for real game, make that caps, real game, to arrive in the mail. There we go. That's good. And you know what? I'll put a fist emoji too. That'll work to show how it's really Fist of the North Star. I have to do a couple of fist emojis here. There we go. That's 3. And I'm just gonna copy this, copy that, and paste that into announcements. And we're going to go back over here. And I'm going to go copy and paste this into Twitter in just a moment. There we go. Gonna paste it here. Gotta copy and paste a few things, and we'll be ready to go in a sec. Very soon. I was wondering if I don't have the Discord bar on the side there. My Discord on PC is acting weird while I'm streaming, so I don't have that enabled. But anybody checking out our lovely announcements can clearly see that we are doing a thing. So hopefully that's enough to entice people to check it out. Yeah, Pokemon Crystal is completely different than you last seen it. Things have gone very rough in the last couple gens. The old gen have to survive. Yeah, don't worry guys, we're gonna be doing something in just a sec. I'm just copying and pasting stuff, saying have the streams live, and we'll be live in a moment. Yeah, no kidding. Team Magma really won this scenario. All right, So, there we go. Where is the thing that I am looking for? Fist of the North Star. Fist of the North Star. Now, with the new game and stuff, you'd think they'd already start talking about how the game is new, and you can see the new game and everything that involves the new game. But apparently Twitch did not update yet to include the actual title, Fist of the North Star Lost Paradise, on their systems yet. So I have to type in regular Fist of the North Star as we wait for the game to show up on the actual Twitch listings. But yeah, I hope everybody's having a good time zone. I'm just gonna mess around with controls here, making sure that's fine. If everybody can hear the game fine and can hear me fine, that will be cool too. But let's see how that audio's going. So far, so good, as far as I can tell. For those curious what this is Fist of the North Star Lost Paradise, quote, demo. As we wait for the real game to arrive in our mail, because our U.S. mail postal service is slow at the moment. But we will be showcasing the real game as soon as I get that in the mail, probably later tonight. But I am currently just waiting for it in the mail. For those curious what this game is and how it's different than a regular Fist of the North Star game or some other games out there, if you are familiar with the Yakuza series, this is a Fist of the North Star video game created by those fine folks at the Yakuza team. So that includes everything you would expect from there, as in it plays very similar to a Yakuza game. It has some of the eccentric things you'd find in a Yakuza game. However, you can see it all through an awesome Fist of the North Star filter. That's pretty cool. And as you expect from Fist of the North Star, he's still doing that unflinching walk from the original Fist of the North Star openings and stuff. So that's pretty cool. And I see some folks saying the audio is fine. That is great. That is cool. Okie dokie then. Are you okay? No, that's a completely different game. Alright, let me just get another sip of this water, and we'll be ready to showcase this demo for a second time. If you're not familiar, we already showcased this demo once before, but now we're showcasing it again in anticipation of waiting for the real game to arrive in the mail. Okay, that's better. I'm live again. Alright. So, Fist of the North Star. Getting that loaded up. Get that thrown down on my Twitch app, just in case something happens to the other app thing where I can see the comments and whatnot. And we are ready to go. Now, some folks might be wondering, hey, can I try out this game already? Yeah, you can. The demo is available to download right now. You can try it out before you decide to potentially get the game or put that on your games to receive list. I know it's been a rough moment for those trying to collect all the awesome Sega games for the last couple of weeks. I know it has been for me, because, like, you had, like, Shining series, you also had, Shenmue 1 and 2 HD, you had Valkyria Chronicles 4, which also came out recently on PS4, Xbox One, Nintendo Switch, and Steam PC. And then you got this game releasing as well. Not to mention, Yakuza Kiwami 2 also came out just recently as well, if you're talking about Yakuza games, because this is made by the Yakuza team. There's a lot of solid Sega games coming out, and a lot of people can't handle all those purchases with their wallets. So, it has been a fun time for Sega fans, but it's also been a brutal time trying to collect every single thing. So, yeah. I feel for all those spending their good-earned wallet money on all the awesome Sega titles that have been released in the last couple moments. So yeah, this is kind of just going over the tutorial here. This is basically like the opening cutscene. It wouldn't surprise me as soon as we get the real game in the mail today, if this is one of the first things you also encounter when you first start the game. So we may have to do this again in the future. Yep, grab, getting punched. Yep. Okay, so you can also lock on like this way. to avoid some hits. But as you can see, this is totally still a Fist of the North Star video game. And also a Yakuza game. It's a mix between the two.
Come on, let's finish.
Yeah, lots of good Sega hits releasing all at once in the last few months. For me, just alone, I got the Shining series, the new series from Shining. I got Shenmue HD 1 and 2. I got Yakuza Kiwami 2. I got Valkyria Chronicles 4. I got this game coming up. Like, later on, we also, because, like, Sega and Atlas, they're also still part of the same series and whatnot. I also have not Fist of the North Star. Like, Fist of the North Star is coming in the mail today. But I also have the Persona 3 and 5 dancing video games coming out in a few months. Not to mention as well. Lots of hits coming around. Other cool titles being released. Too many good games, not a lot of time. And I gotta make a review video for every single thing that I've been playing so far. So you gotta split it even. While showcasing all the cool stuff, you also gotta split enough time to showcase all the awesome stuff. That's a very crazy time management thing. I might just do a video saying how awesome Sega's been doing for the last few months. Releasing hit after hit. There we go. That's pretty cool. That's pretty great. Alright, we got some guard stuff, so pretty standard. Just all I gotta do is hold the guard button and we should be fine. There we go. Avoid the other dude from behind. And just keep on guarding. When Guardian, Hoto Shinken. Can't guard if it's directly behind. You gotta guard when it's in front of you. Alright. No quick steps. That's pretty standard. All I gotta do is do what I'm already doing. Bobbing and weaving.
Come on, let's finish this.
Okay. And there you go. Standard health meter, standard heat gauge. We're good. Hey, Kaito, how's it doing? We're showcasing the Fist of the North Star Lost Paradise demo again while we wait for the real game to arrive in the mail because our mail has been slow with giving us the physical copy. Because I prefer getting physical copies when I can get physical copies. I'm also okay with digital copies, but that physical copy comes with an awesome reversible cover, and I am a sucker for reversible covers. So we're waiting to get that physical copy to arrive in the mail. So we can reverse that cover and play the real game. But right now, we're showcasing the free label demo that is available right now for anyone to try out if they haven't tried it out already. I mean, right now, some folks are already playing the real game because they got the digital copy. But again, like I said, I am a sucker for physical copies, and I am currently waiting for that to arrive. And I play Xenoverse 2. It has been a long time since I played Xenoverse 2. I could showcase Xenoverse 2, but I'll rather wait for more DLC stuff to show up rather than showing it off right now, because that is a time sinker. And that's just a sphere, grid, and stuff. We can showcase that in more detail once we get the actual game, which again is gonna be very soon. We're just waiting for some stuff here. So it's not gonna be a super long stream. I don't wanna like preoccupy people with a game they can actually buy right now should they want to. It is available right now on PlayStation 4. I'm showcasing it to give some folks a general idea what this is if they haven't already saw my last highlight for this game. Kenshiro for Sega All-Stars Racing game when? Actually, not so far off, because in this game, you can actually drive a car while listening to Super Monkey Ball music. So, I don't know, there might be a cool chance we can work something out with the Yakuza team, and also the team at Fist of the North Star. They might be able to negotiate a deal. And yeah, Yakuza of the North Star. Alright, here we go. Press circle when an enemy's got a skull over their heads to display their pressure points. If I could get a hit. And that's after combo, probably. Yeah, there you go. And I'm getting hit. Gotta be aware of my surroundings. Yep. And I am completely off of my controls. Oh, no wonder. I gotta plug in my controller. It's going to run out of battery. My bad. Let me plug that in there. Alright, now I should be doing better. There we go. Sure, let's try that out. Show some differences while we're doing that. Okay, they're dodging around. This guy's got a weapon. And make sure that's fine. I should be doing a little bit better now because I actually plugged in my controller. In retrospect, probably should have done that to begin with. But live and learn. That's kind of ironic there, considering this is a Sega game. And those familiar with Sega should know live and learn. Alright.
Stone Mountain splitting slash.
That is brutal. Oops, too early. But still defeated him. So that's cool, I guess. Alright, gotta watch out for these other dudes. They are dashing all over the place.
Octo, Hordebreaker strike.
Yep, and as on cue, we are getting a telemarketer call. So let me handle that real fast. Alright, we are good. Don't have to worry about that anymore. And we're back. There we go. Press all the squares.
Octo, 100 fist rush.
Yeah, no kidding. Once... like, if I get partner ever, we are totally getting a emote for phone calls that could be applicable to anybody who's in the middle of streaming and they get a phone call. Oh. There we go. Now we can use this. That's what I was waiting for. Crash for a second. Yep, beat all the enemies. Don't worry, we're going to be doing that in just a second.
Octo, Hordebreaker strike.
Now, I'm okay at button mashing. It's just very distracting to button mash while looking at the comments. Because I shouldn't be doing that. I should just be mashing and then looking at the comments once everybody's dead. But I'm the kind of person who keeps on checking over while I'm mashing and missing out the prompts because there is a comment in the chat. If I could put these screens right next to each other, I would be doing that. But literally, my TV screen's in one direction, my computer's in another direction. If I could put them directly in front of each other, I would be doing it. There we go. And I misput the wrong input because, once again, I was looking at them right at each other. I can't mount them vertical because this is like a 50-inch screen, and the computer is like also a large screen as well, but not enough room in the area where I play stuff to put them directly right in front of each other.
You're already dead.
In retrospect, I could probably buy like another screen that I could use for chat directly, like how TFS does it. But that also costs some funds, and I'm too busy getting games to have the funds for another monitor.
Hokuto, Fist of Penitence. You've got
Ooh, that's brutal. So brutal, he disappears right afterwards. Look at the combos and match the chat. Yeah, that totally fixed everything.
Shin, I've come for you.
Now, this is a special note of trivia. This is actually the first Yakuza game, or game made by the Yakuza team, to actually be dubbed in English besides the original PS2 version of Yakuza 1. It's been that long since they've worked on a game that had English audio as well as having a version of the game with Japanese audio.
Life is mine alone. Is it all coming back to you now? The day
Another thing to note, this is the second game to be dubbed in English for Fist of the North Star.
You couldn't muster up the power to match me.
Because the first one was Ken's Rage 1, which ironically they didn't dub for Ken Rage 2, but this is the next one.
You were blinded by your naivete.
Yeah, well, you say that about that feels about the first Yakuza game, but the first Yakuza game dubbed in English wasn't so bad. I mean, they got Mark Hamill as Majima. That is pretty awesome in my opinion, to get somehow Mark Hamill to do a voice in a video game. That itself is impressive.
If I spared you. And so you survived.
I mean, it's not so bad, but for future titles of Yakuza, it works out better being a subtitled game.
As one last mercy to the man I cast into hell. Is that all?
But for this particular game, Fist of the North Star Yakuza, they really embraced the Western audience here to be able to do a full dual audio release.
Out of hell to kill you once and for all.
Because again, not only is it rare for the Yakuza game team to release a game with English audio, but it is also rare for Fist of the North Star to also have English audio. Because like I said, this is only the second Fist of the North Star game to ever have English audio.
So you have improved somewhat. Well then, let's see you dodge when I fight at my full strength. This time.
Well, you gotta remember, Fields, that was back in early PS2 days. That was back when it's like, can we release a game that has no English audio? Nobody was sure if they could even do that. They had to adapt everything. Because, remember, this is like early 2000s. You barely get any Japanese subtitled games, because it's like, hey, this game isn't in English, I can't play this thing. So a lot of people weren't sure if the audience would be receptive of a fully subtitled video game.
Fist rush!
Yeah, like the Yakuza, the original game, did pretty well initially, because it did have like some English audio, making it more accessible. And once people were familiar with the series, the next game in the PS2 series, they were able to release it in subtitled Japanese because people were already familiar with the first game. At first, it confused a few people that, yeah, it was in Japanese compared to the first one, which was in English. But by then, folks were already familiar with how the game played by playing the first game in the first place. So when they played the second game, they didn't mind it as much. And I'm not doing so hot right now because I have been distracted by something. I actually did way better the last time I played this demo. I have to work on being able to look at the chat and also pressing buttons at the same time. Yeah, this is a straightforward introductory tutorial. Probably will cover this again once we get the real game in the mail ready. And there's an orb we can't use yet. Because here we go, here's the cutscene.
Welcome.
That's Dr. Kenshiro, and you got Bartender Kenshiro. It's pretty cool. And there you go, available with dual audio, released today. So that is the first part of the demo. There is a second part of the demo with more storyline that we'll be playing through right now. Let me just check my settings real fast. Okay, yeah, we're good. Adventure mode. What is the volume of bloodshed? Heck no. Yeah, the same argument could be said about JoJo. However, with JoJo, there's a few exceptions here, because, like, for example, if you're talking about, like, parts 1 through 3, only a few characters would be speaking Japanese at certain points. But if you're talking about other stuff, like parts 1 and 2, there is no reason for them to be speaking Japanese in those parts. As them speaking English makes sense. Stuff like part 4 makes total sense, because that's completely in Japan. Part 5... they should actually speak in, like, Italian. There's a lot of different languages going on with JoJo.
What are you doing here?
A lot happened after we split up back in Southern Cross. I mean, my car breaks down, I get caught by slavers, and almost get sold. Then the Army of Ruin kills them.
The Army of Ruin?
Uh-huh. They almost killed me, too. But I managed to give them the slip. It was a pretty close call. Then I secretly followed them here. The gate was blown to pieces, so I was able to sneak right in. I was surprised to hear your name come up when I was scoping the place out.
Now, for those wondering where this fits in the continuity of Fist of the North Star,
Ken?
you don't have to worry. This actually diverges from the original up to the point where Kenshiro confronts Shin,
to help out.
his old ally, rival buddy,
Good things happen when
who
you're around.
he now has to fight.
Besides, I think I'm a little better at negotiating than you.
So if you haven't picked up this
If
game
you're
yet,
gonna live
or
here, I can help out.
waiting
You
for the
scratch
game,
my back,
like
I
I
scratch
am
yours,
right now,
just like the
to
good
come
old days.
arrive in the mail, what you can do is you can actually watch either the original Fist of the North Star or a couple of the remake stuff
So
up to the
Yuria
point
might be somewhere
where
in town,
Kenshiro
and you're
confronts
looking to fix a
Shin,
car to save the
and then
captain of
resume
the
this
guard?
game, and you're pretty much up to speed.
Looks like it's
Because
my
the backstory
time to
is more or
shine.
less the same.
Leave it to me.
The diverging point is
Alright.
when
What are you
Kenshiro
up to?
confronts Shin
I'm gonna make you a car.
to
In this
rescue
city,
his
building
girlfriend.
a car's a heck of a lot easier than fixing one.
And as you can tell, this is very, very Yakuza-like.
You can make one?
Yeah. Well, I guess it's more like just fitting the parts together. I learned loads about this city since I was planning on building my own car here. Lots of places sell car parts. Should be pretty easy to build a car or two, so long as I get a hold of some. Also, if we fix up a rental, it's not like we'll be able to keep it. Having a car of our own will be a big help.
You're probably right.
Well then, let's get started. There's a store with the parts we need over that way.
This is, like, again, very surprising. This game is fully voice acted in both Japanese and English. Fun fact for those curious about the Japanese audio. In the Japanese audio, Kenshiro is voiced by the same voice actor who voices Kiryu from Yakuza. Another fun fact, too, his rival friend Shin is also voiced by Nishiki, because they're similar dynamic. There are lots of Yakuza veterans providing voices for Fist of the North Star characters in this game. So that's pretty cool. But that is for the Japanese audio. Yeah, they're trying to recreate some semblance of society here. Because in most cases, when it comes to Fist of the North Star, you don't really have towns or anything. Everything is just wastelands. But in this one, they're trying to create a new society. Which, again, is a dividing point from the original Fist of the North Star series. Here's something right here. In the full version, treat patients, keep the groove. Kenshiro Clinic. This is one of Eden's few medical centers. Kenshiro finds himself working here as a physician and treats patients by pressing their channeling points. This plays out as a rhythm action game. You can treat patients by pressing buttons with rhythmic timing. Sometimes, thugs get into the clinic, but Kenshiro has familiar ways of treating evildoers, too. For those familiar with Yakuza, it will play very similar to the karaoke segments, but it's also funny seeing Kenshiro as a doctor. If you want to see something similar to Kenshiro as a doctor, there's a completely unrelated manga called Super Dr. K, which is more or less Kenshiro if he were a doctor. Now, it's not technically related to Fist of the North Star, but if you look at the dude, he's totally Kenshiro. It's a completely unrelated manga series, but if you look at it, I mean, come on. Super Dr. K, he's doing some badass doctoring. Looks very similar to Kenshiro. I know where they're going with that. You have the chance, you can also check that out too. Now we're still following Bat/Bart. Depending on which translation you're going for. I think this one they're going for Bat. You keep on going back on his translation names, because in some translations his name is Bart, in some translations his name is Bat. Really depends on which translations you're going for, but we know which ones they're going for on this one. He's really telling for us to follow him around. Sorry. Because you know you can still bump into people like you can in Yakuza. Little fun fact, a lot of the early JoJo stuff is in line with Fist of the North Star. A lot of it direct referencing and influenced by there. But as you can tell, later on in the Fist of the North Star series, not Fist of the North Star, later on in the JoJo series, the art style eventually changes to less resemble Fist of the North Star over time. Like starting with like part 4. Because if you watch parts 1, 2, 3, the art style is consistent with each other, but once they hit part 4, it is a very different art style, and definitely in a different direction than Fist of the North Star.
Yo!
Actually, let me check out something real fast before we continue. Checking out a thing. Gonna be doing a thing. Gotta check it out in just a moment. I'm checking a thing on my messaging. Actually, I can let that cutscene
What?
play. I just gotta time it right with the X button.
What?
Huh?
Oh.
Guy's very Snake Plissken looking. Like a mix between Rambo and Snake Plissken. Hey man, a Yakuza game with JoJo's Bizarre Adventure would be super incredible. But there would have to be a lot of negotiations to do that. Because right now, I think the JoJo property is currently being held by Bandai Namco. And as you know, Yakuza is a Sega property. So, not saying that it can't be done. There would have to just be a lot of negotiations. You have to do it between, like, Shonen Jump, the main guys behind JoJo, Bandai Namco, and Sega. Because Bandai Namco and Sega are no strangers to working with each other before. As we remember from Project Cross Zone, that is a game that has Capcom, Bandai Namco, and Sega properties working together.
Hi.
Ah, Rocky actually drew Kenshiro in JoJo style. I think I've already seen that once before. It's been a while since I've seen it, though, so I have to check it out again. I want to get the chance to. Hey, Waffles, how's it going? And Vile, how's it going? Actually, how's it going, Feels? How's it going, Kaido? How's it going, Edward? How's it going, everybody in the chat right now that I can't see at the moment? And how's it going, Layout? I forgot to switch over to as soon as we stopped watching a certain cutscene. Hope everybody's doing pretty good, having a wonderful time. How's it going, Artista? Scrolling up a bit. How's it going? Taco Jet, how's it going? Darth Raven. I think that's everybody can cover at the moment. There might be people being hosted and stuff. How's it going, Madnath1?
Yeah.
Saying how's it going to everybody. How's it going on channels I'm being hosted on. How's it going, people watching this in the future on the archive. I'm running out of people to say how's it going to. Not to Snake Plissken Rambo. Been talking to Bartbat.
Hey.
Okay, yeah, they are going with Bat with this translation. Yeah, exactly, Feels. How's it going, future peoples? Ooh, that is a cool Kenshiro emote right there. Depending on how into this game I get once the... Oh, no, not once. Once the actual game arrives in my mail today, I might just have to consider having Kenshiro stuff as a emote thing should I get a partner in the future, because Kenshiro is pretty cool. I like Fist of the North Star. I have other Fist of the North Star video games as well. So I might consider it. And now I actually had to pause my stream again because another tab just hosted me. I opened up, and I gotta pause that to make sure I'm not streaming while I'm streaming my stream. That'd be super weird, super crazy. And let me move this over here. Okay.
Ken!
Yes, that is the bar, but I saw some other stuff. around this area. Ah, there's some dudes, but we totally missed them. We were in their peripheral vision, we probably would have been able to fight them. But we can fight them later on. Very big city.
Yo!
What?
Oh.
What?
Yeah, this is very Yakuza, but at the same time, very Fist of the North Star. It is a very good blend between the two, and I am liking it.
Yeah.
All I have to do is just wait for when the real game comes out, which is out right now. I just had to wait for it in the mail, because it is taking a while. Should be here soon, though. If I can give it like another hour or two, it will probably be in my mailbox. But then again, I also have to wait for it to install. So we're not going super long today. We might just end things around like 2 or 3 as opposed to being super extended like we normally do sometimes when we try out some games. But yeah, for those curious, you are watching twitch.tv/JakatoX. That's JAKATOX. And I go live Monday to Friday, 12 p.m. to 3 p.m. usually, East Coast Standard Time. Now, this week, I might not be able to stream. Yeah, no, I'm probably not going to stream Thursday, Friday, Saturday, or Sunday, for sure. Even though weekends are a variable, I'm not going to be streaming Thursday and Friday, because I will be at New York Comic-Con this weekend. New York Comic-Con is happening this weekend. I got passes to New York Comic-Con. I will be attending there with a good friend of mine who also does Team 4-Star moderator stuff, his house for at least one of those days. I'll be busy on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday for the convention. I did not get all days of the convention because I had to physically ride a train back and forth to New York City to just get over there. If I had a location there, it wouldn't be so bad, but hotels in New York are super expensive. So I had to take the train every morning on those days, back and forth. And yeah, that's what I gotta do. So I won't be here this Thursday or Friday. I might do a thing on Sunday if I'm feeling up to it, but might have... Gotta watch out. You don't want to get any of that con crud or con sickness. So I have to be very careful not to get that. Otherwise, I'll also be out for a few days after the convention is over to recover. Like how you know some of the guys, when they come back from convention, they have to take a day or two off to recover from convention-ness. Because there's a lot of stuff going on at conventions. Especially this one. This is legit the New York Comic-Con. So there's going to be a lot of things to do. I go there, like, every year. And there's, like, never any, like, free time to do stuff unless you decide to miss out on something else you probably want to do. I believe the cast from Cowboy Bebop will be attending this New York Comic-Con, and we'll be doing some awesome panels and signings and stuff, so I want to see if I can get in on that.
Got it.
Yeah, I got hand sanitizer and a mask. That'll probably be what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Actually, I just realized too, why am I wearing headphones right now? The sound isn't coming through these headphones. I don't need these headphones. This was for earlier when I was trying to do pre-stream music. I can just take these off. So I'm going to take these headphones off right now. There we go. Don't need that. Now, it's like, Kaito, it's not saying that you get sick every single time you go to a convention. You just got to make sure you take some preventative stuff. Some folks are lucky. They never get sick after a convention. But then there's folks like me who almost get sick right after the convention. So that's why I have to be careful.
Say what?
especially this one. This is New York Comic Con. It's like the big leagues. A Comic Con. Legit, if the titles are Comic Con, it is a big league convention. Especially if it's either San Diego or New York Comic Con. Those are like the major two. It's something like something anime festival fest for manga and anime, then that convention will be different than a New York Comic Con. New York Comic Con literally encompasses everything. From like comic books to movies to TV shows to video games to anime and manga. It is super huge. I've actually lost track of how many conventions I've been to, because I've been going to a lot of them more frequently this year, but not just only that, but I've been going to them like almost every year of my life since I was a kid, back when anime and manga was still relatively new on television, back in the very early Toonami days. So at least, I don't know, like half my life I've been going to at least one convention per year, so that's crazy. More than half my life, probably, like, because I was like, what, like 6 or 7 or something? I don't even remember how old I was when I went to my first convention anymore. Like, if you ever get the chance to go to a convention, I highly recommend it. Like, you might not think that there are conventions by you, but all you gotta do is actually look up, hey, is there a convention happening in so-and-so area? Now, that might not necessarily be the convention you're looking for. There's different types of conventions out there. There's stuff like a Star Trek convention, or a sci-fi convention, or a manga convention, or an anime convention, or a comic book convention. But you also have to look out for those other keywords, because those other keywords, they might branch out a little. So it might say something like sci-fi convention, but sci-fi is encompassing also not just live action and animation and stuff. It might also be covering anime sci-fi, or comic book sci-fi, or other stuff. So, you gotta use other keywords. So, like, say, for example, oh, I can't find an anime convention by me. Well, did you try looking up sci-fi convention or comic book convention and see if they have other stuff relating to anime or manga? Like, no? Okay, then look up those other keywords, and then you might be able to find the convention by you.
Got it.
Because there are a ton of conventions where it's like, oh, I didn't even think about this. Because, like, there's, like, stuff where, like, I recently found out I am in the prime area spot for, like, at least 3 or 4 different video game conventions that have been going on for, like, the last 3 or 4 years that I had no idea about. But I didn't even find out about them because I didn't look up the keywords video game convention. Because for the most part, I was just looking up comic book convention or anime manga convention. I did not think about looking up video game convention.
Nay.
Yeah, I totally get that feeling but there's some cases where it's like I had to go to a convention. Like, I've been to conventions where I've gone by myself. Previous Comic-Cons, I've done that before, but then again, we're talking about actual Comic-Con. There's a ton of stuff to do there, even by yourself. You can try out games early, you can meet people who like the same interests as you, so that way you're not completely alone. You could also get stuff autographed. Like, that is a main thing I had to do. Like, 1 year at New York Comic Con, I just had to go to New York Comic Con because it was one of Stan Lee's last appearances at a major convention where he would be doing open autographs. And I'm like, okay, I'm going by myself, but I need to get that Stan Lee autograph. So I went over there by myself, and I got a Stan Lee autograph, which was pretty cool. I got him to sign a Spider-Man compendium volume that had, like, the first issues of Spider-Man on it with an official certificate saying, hey, I got an autograph from Stan Lee. So, yeah, it's really depending on, like, what kind of convention it is, what activities there are. There are some cases where going by yourself is fully justifiable. Would it be more fun if you have people to go with you? Yeah, sure, but there are some cases where you might just say, okay, no matter what, I have to go over there. Like, say, for example, it's like, oh, it's got this actor or production company or the team who made this video game or anime or manga I super like, but nobody is available to go with me. But at the same time, I really like these guys. I had to get their autograph, or I had to meet them. So you go anyway. Yeah, Stan Lee's totally a trooper and stuff. He was pretty cool. Like, I gotta have like a small conversation with him, which was pretty awesome. Like, I'm just signing like that Spider-Man compendium volume, and it's like, oh, dude, it's like the first few issues of original Spider-Man on a hardcover, and it's got a Stan Lee signature on it now, which is pretty cool. And it has a certificate of authenticity. Now, of course, I'm not gonna sell that, but if worse comes to worse, where I'm like really scrapping for change and stuff, or if my descendants in the future really need money for some reason, that's almost ensured a safety net right there. Now, that's gonna be a family heirloom from now on. That is I'm definitely not selling that in my lifetime, but should my family need that in the future, I'm pretty sure it would fetch a very well price. But that is definitely not being sold anytime. I am keeping that in a display case. I am keeping that in a special location till I die. Because come on, Stan Lee autograph on a Spider-Man volume. It's not, well, okay, it's not like a issue #1 of Amazing, oh no, it's not like an issue of Amazing Fantasy 15 of Spider-Man's first appearance being signed, but it is still a Spider-Man compendium volume with Stan Lee's signature on there. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be pretty cool to showcase that in the future.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not selling that anytime soon. I got a ton of autographs and stuff from conventions and stuff of pretty awesome and cool people that I definitely know would be worth a lot of money if I were to sell it, but I'm not selling those. Because I like collecting things, and I like showcasing things, so I keep those on my shelf. Ruffians. Ah, darn. Missed out my combo. Oh, got back again. Here we go. There's a few of the prompts there, but it's fine.
You're already dead.
Hit a move. Alright. Ah, crossbow. Does that crossbow, like, land right in his arm? That's crazy. Nice, down the ground.
Stone Mountain split and fly.
That's crazy. Oh, cool. Yeah, I just see the details here. It actually tells you your statistics of how you're doing during the fight. I only got like a C there, but don't worry, we'll do better once the real game is released. Like how all those dudes are just looking over at the commotion.
Hey,
Really look at those hands. Because I know this already, because I've seen the advertisements of the game, but later on, you can actually have Bartender Kenshiro.
yeah.
Which is something straight out of Yakuza, blending in with Fist of the North Star.
Ken!
Now, before we do anything else again, I just had to check something real fast. Because my phone's lighting up like a Christmas tree. But yeah, for those who did not get the memo, I will not be streaming Thursday, Friday, or this weekend, this week, because I am going to New York Comic Con. I'll be busy doing a lot of stuff at those conventions. Just checking a thing on my Discord. Okie dokie. Actually, no, let me move this over here. Okie dokie. There we go. Alright. Now, where were we? Alright. I talked to that.
Hey!
Back to the junk shop. Go over here.
Yo! Yeah. Hey.
Like how Kenshiro doesn't say anything like right there about no problem, right, Kenshiro? And then he's like, ellipses.
Yeah.
Huh? Oh. Oh.
Welcome.
You can't do it. So we're actually gonna have to get more
Thank
cash.
you kindly.
So we can pay off Snake Plissken Rambo over there. I'm pretty sure there's a couple of Fist of the North Star references in that junk shop's like item area. I could probably highlight later. There's a lot of subtle references to the original series and stuff in this game.
Hey. Ken.
Ooh, yeah, I am agreeing with Kaito's list there. My Hero Academia, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, and Inuyashiki are very good series to get into. But yeah, it also really depends on what you're looking for. If you're mostly into shonen, then totally go for My Hero Academia and JoJo. And if you're into like mechs and stuff, if you haven't already seen Gurren Lagann, that's a little bit over 10 years ago. That's 11 years ago. Then totally check that out too. So if you haven't seen that yet, definitely check that out as well. That is a standard thing to go for anybody who is into mechs. But for the most part, most people who are into mechs seen it in the first place. So chances are you may have seen it. See, they want to approach me. They want me to approach it from that angle, so I'm going to go at this angle in this direction to see what happens.
Yeah.
What?
Okay, yeah, you seen it? Yeah. Not as much. See, now he's suddenly over there when I was coming over from the other side. That's pretty funny.
Hey. Correct.
Ooh, actually, if you need some good mecha stuff from the last, like, 10 years and everything, if you're thinking about ever watching the original Gundam series, go watch Gundam The Origin Char stories. Like the OVAs, like Gundam The Origin OVAs, there's like about six or seven of them, I think. I think 6, yeah. There's like about 6 of them. Go watch the Char OVAs, Mobile Suit Gundam, The Origin. Watch those, because I'm pretty sure in 2019, we're gonna get a 40th anniversary remake of the original Gundam series. So, yeah, go watch the, these are prequels to the original Gundam that show things from Char's perspective of what's happening before the original Gundam series and how it leads up to the original series and whatnot. Go watch those, and then, yeah, go watch those, and then in 2019, be prepared for the 40th anniversary remake of Mobile Suit Gundam. Now, they haven't officially announced a real remake, but everybody knows they're going to be doing a remake. It's kind of like one of those secrets where it's like, yeah, like they haven't said anything, but it's pretty obvious you guys are going to be remaking the original show. So go watch Gundam The Origin. Like feels, if you get the chance to. I think it's, you can watch both English and Japanese on Hulu if you have Hulu. But there are other options too, if you don't have that.
Yo!
The other thing, too, that would be pretty awesome to recommend is if you haven't seen Gundam Thunderbolt, that is another thing I would recommend. It's basically Gundam Cowboy Bebop with the jazz. It has very good music and very amazing animation. That is another thing I would recommend. They have a little mini-series version of it, but then they made a compendium, like, movie version of the entire first and second seasons. I prefer, like, the movie versions, so go watch the full-on movie versions of Gundam Thunderbolt 1 and 2.
What?
Yeah, it's like, the music is up there with, like, Cowboy Bebop. Like, I saw, like, at, oddly enough, in New York, at a convention, I saw the band who performed the music for Gundam Thunderbolt perform live in person. And it was amazing.
What?
I saw them perform live last year. And, like, hearing them actually play the music while the anime was playing on the big monitor screens. They were playing the music live. It was a very cool experience. Actually, Season 3 of FLCL Fully Cooley is already out. They're already premiering it on Toonami. It's been airing. I think it's like halfway done already. I have been recording it. I haven't actually got a chance to check it out yet, but like from what I heard from people, it's actually more of a sequel, oddly enough, to the original Fully Cooley than the second season was. So that's something.
No.
But yeah, looking back in the comments there, yeah, 0079 is pretty cool. The recommended way of watching it rather than watching the original TV series these days is to go watch the 3 original movies, but with the impending, almost super obvious remakes coming out in 2019 to celebrate the 40th anniversary of Gundam, I'm just telling some people, if you really want to see 0079 right now, go watch the 3 movies, but know that in 2019... there's almost a 98% chance we're getting a remake of the originals to follow up Gundam The Origin, which acts as a prequel to the original and also the supposed remake that will be coming out pretty soon. So if you haven't checked out Gundam The Origin, I would highly recommend it.
Huh?
But yeah, Season 2 of Fully Cooley, that already ended. They're already halfway on Season 3. Like, if you wanted to watch all of Season 2 of Fully Cooley, you can do that, like, right now. That's available, I believe, on VRV, Funimation, maybe Crunchyroll. I have to check to see if Crunchyroll already has it yet. But, like, that series is completely done already. You could definitely check it out. If you have access to the Adult Swim website, it is available to watch on the Adult Swim website. That much I know for sure. Because Adult Swim is connected to Toonami. But Season 3 is still in the middle of broadcasting. But I believe it's like halfway. Halfway done.
Oh.
What?
Also, another thing, too, if you haven't been catching up with Toonami or television, pretty amazing stuff happened recently. Like, they actually have primetime again. It's been, like, over 10 years since Toonami had primetime. But now they're, like, broadcasting from, like, 9 p.m. all the way up to, like, 4 a.m. So that's pretty cool. Like, it's not like the old days where Toonami started, like, around, like, 5 or 6. But, like Toonami actually being from, like, 9 p.m. to 4 p.m. is pretty cool. I think they actually, like, last Saturday, like, just this past Saturday that just happened, I think part of it is because, like, they got the rights to My Hero Academia to air on television, as well as they have Dragon Ball Super still running with a rerun of Dragon Ball Z Kai. But part of another reason, too, is they got the rights, oddly enough, to the English dub of the Boruto anime, and they're showing new episodes of Boruto in English simultaneously with the rest of the English episodes of Naruto, which is very weird. They're dubbing Boruto before they even finish dubbing Naruto. So that is very confusing. I guess for the most part, people who already know... Just, let's face it, almost everybody already knows the ending of Naruto, even if they were following the dub. They pretty much know what happens, where characters get married. I mean, they did the movies already for Naruto in English to the transition into Boruto. But, yeah, they're doing the Boruto TV series. That's being aired right now on Toonami. So that's interesting. So I guess that was enough of a bump to push him back into prime time, because now Toonami's like from 9 p.m. to 4 a.m., where they got stuff like JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, reruns of One Punch Man and Lupin the Third, Part 4. They got Hunter x Hunter in English, so that's also pretty cool. They're still showing Black Clover for some reason. But yeah, like another major point is a lot of people did show up for the My Hero Academia movie, which is still showing in theaters right now. So if you did not catch that and you're still by a theater for My Hero Academia, I believe most locations are playing it at 7:30 p.m. If you haven't seen the movie and you're near a theater that can check it out, today is your last day to check it out, I believe. But yeah, like they are showing My Hero Academia on television on Toonami. So that's pretty interesting. That's also in English, so it's about time. Because My Hero Academia, really, really popular.
Ken!
But yeah, it's kind of weird because they're still showing very early in Naruto Shippuden. It'll probably take them years before they even get to the end of Naruto Shippuden. I know the dub is actually very close to finishing, but on television with showing only one episode per day, it'll take them a long time before Toonami finishes up Shippuden. But oddly enough, they're already showing stuff post Shippuden with Boruto, so it is a weird case scenario. Another weird case scenario is they actually showed Dragon Ball Z Kai at the same time they're showing Dragon Ball Super. So that's also a pretty funny thing to show. It's like, we already know what happens because we're seeing it in Super, but let's watch it again on Dragon Ball Z Kai. So again, kind of weird. But anyway, we're playing Fist of the North Star, Lost Paradise. Combination between Yakuza and Fist of the North Star. I'm playing the demo, because again, I am waiting for the real game to arrive in the mail.
Say what?
Yes.
Yeah, he already knows what Kenshiro's all about. He'll be able to handle this.
You can't run anymore.
Lowlifes. That guy's got a knife. Not enough to help him. Now you gotta watch out for these tall dudes. Yep, yeah, no, that's exactly what I was expecting. Ah, darn it, he punched me before I could even activate the circle. There we go. Nice.
You're
Cool.
already dead.
These dudes are just watching. Bart's just watching me do stuff. Ooh, no you don't.
I'll kill you. It is still water that quells the raging stream.
Clearly overkill. Did not need to do that. Could have done something better with that in the first place. But I just wanted to show that real fast. Because again, this is a demo. You don't have to worry about wasting items. Hey, we got the cash.
Yeah.
Oh, hey!
My bad.
I know, right?
So what's the plan?
Yeah, almost everybody has shoulder pads here.
Where to?
Alright, now we could go back to the junk shop, or we're going to take the long way. And Mohawk Kid. Ooh, now that's pretty cool. That's a very good incentive. Free downloadable content for Fist of the North Star, Lost Paradise. That's cool.
Oh, hey!
Yep, right into Bart. Or Bat. Sorry, again, translations, depending on... I gotta remember. Because, like, a lot of the stuff I saw when I was younger, the translations made him Bart, but different translations, depending on where you check it out, also translate as Bat. So, I keep on switching between Bart and Bat when I talk about this dude.
Hey!
Now, he's gonna keep on calling for Ken to go to the junk shop, but we're not gonna do that. We're gonna be doing other stuff.
Oh, hey!
For the sake of the fact that we could do it. Like fighting these dudes. And fighting these dudes. There we go.
Go.
Bandits.
All mine.
Well, too bad. You're already dead. Ah, it's a catchphrase.
Steel shredding clench.
Ooh, nice. That's cool. Or if you're familiar with Yakuza, that's rad. You know, has anybody told you you look almost exactly like Mr. Rambo eye patch Snake Plissken Man? Almost. Give him a red headband, more of a stubble, and an eye patch, and you're good to go. In the full version, gather and strengthen an arsenal of Destiny talismans. At the talisman shop, you can create and refine one of your most valuable resources, Destiny talismans. You can equip Destiny talismans and use them to gain advantage in battle, or even while driving. Ken needs money and materials to create and enhance them, but they'll serve him well during the grueling battles ahead. As you meet key figures of Fist of the North Star world, you'll be able to create more Destiny talismans. The first 5 times you'd hear Ken, you'd end up beating the game. Now, again, I could easily just go to the car shop and get rid of Bart, or Bat, right there. But I like taking detours. Even more Destiny talismans will be added through DLC, so keep an eye out for whose talismans will appear. So, let me just check one more thing. I gotta check something on my Discord. It's got a thing going on. Gotta check this out real fast. Ooh, yeah, okay. So I'm going to paste a thing right here. Just gonna paste something real fast on my Twitter. Because today is release day for the real game. Yeah, also for the demo, some preset Destiny talismans were okay. Okay. So we're just gonna stand in front of this restaurant real fast as I check my Twitter real fast. So you take care of that. So let me see some stuff right here. Yep. Gotta paste this over here. Gotta go over here, do this there. don't forget those hashtags, so... Okie dokie. I'll just tweet that out real fast. Dude, feels, if you get the chance to watch My Hero Academia, totally watch My Hero Academia. If you get the chance to. Like, I'm not demanding you to go watch My Hero Academia. I'm just recommending. I'm highly recommending you. Like, I won't force it on you, but when you get the chance to, go ahead and watch it. Because it's literally almost available everywhere. You can watch it on Crunchyroll, you can watch it on Verve, you can watch it on Hulu, I believe. You can watch it on Crunchyroll. You can watch it on Toonami, you can watch it on Adult Swim, you can watch it practically almost anywhere. You can watch it on Funimation. There's multiple options to go watching My Hero Academia. So just whenever you get the chance to, just really watch it. Now, I'm not going to say it's going to be super amazing from right on the bat. You got to give it a couple episodes too, but it is very easy to follow and easily accessible for those who have not seen anime in a long while. Plus, it's also accessible because of the fact is we live in a renaissance of superhero content and movies. So, stuff like the MCU and other superhero stuff has been very popular lately. So, yeah, it's definitely in line with that. Okay, no, you give a series 13 episodes to get established? Okay, no, that is way more time than you need to establish My Hero Academia. Trust me, by, like, episode, like, 4 or 5, you'll definitely be, like, even before then, maybe even episode 2 or 3, you'll already be following up pretty well. I need to see if our good buddies at Sega are talking about the new Fist of the North Star Lost Paradise release. Okay, dude, if you're already into One Punch Man, you're like you're pretty much golden for also liking My Hero Academia. Hey, I like General Shonens overall as well. So, like stuff like Fist of the North Star, that's more like a seinen, but it was also featured originally in Shonen Jump. So, Fist of the North Star is technically associated with Shonen Jump. That's why in a lot of Shonen Jump crossovers, you still have Fist of the North Star. Although, if you were to categorize it now, it is more of a seinen, which is for folks who are older than Young Boy for Shonen Jump magazine. Man, I'm getting a lot of advertisements for that Venom movie. I'm not sure if I would want to see that, but I don't know. I'll have to figure that out later. It's part of that weird Sony universe that's not connected to all the other Marvel stuff. We're gonna be continuing this in just a moment. Actually, while we're here, let's take a good moment to see how cool some of this stuff is. Because this is a wasteland. They're just trying to get by and everything. But you can still pick up old restaurant and buildings from days before the nuclear wasteland blast. So that's cool. Like stuff like that. Sportin' less. I don't know what you'd find in there. Maybe it'll be like a Payless or something, but pretty interesting. Now, I'm pretty sure in the real game, this would be maybe another restaurant or something you could probably access. There's only so many stuff available in here. Man, Bart really is talking about that Ken stuff. Gas, oil, and cartridges. Ooh, some more ruffians. Or bandits. Let's go fight some more people in Fist of the North Star Lost Paradise.
I'm so happy for you.
Fight me. There we go. Outlaws. But they're not outlaws starred. Alright. Untouchable. Juggernaut. Okay. Oop. Boy, the dude's running right towards me. Gotta make sure we're fine. Nah, darn. Do the combo, because I'm trying to do the combo while at the same time I'm not getting hit by these guys. Oop, boy. No, I'm just probably gonna knock out this. Alright, no, there we go. Get him before he does anything. Ah, too early. But still did the hit. That's cool. Alright, get those big dudes. Not saying Kinnaboo yet. Ah, jeez. Yeah, those guys are hitting. They're hitting me, boo. For those wondering what Hitaboo is, just look it up. It's a Fist of the North Star joke. It became a meme somehow. It's been one for the last couple years. Square, 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 square. And circle.
100 fist rush.
You're already dead.
Nice. That is pretty cool. Ah, darn, messed up my thing.
Octo, Hordebreaker strike.
Ooh, explosive. Saving up this meter for another fight.
Octo, 100 fist rush.
Hey, we got a B. By the B.
Hey,
Yeah, we can hurry over there, or we can take our sweet time by going down in this direction.
whoa there.
I was thinking the same thing.
Hey, restaurant.
Oh, hey.
BR. I wonder what this place could possibly be. I had no idea what a BR is.
Excuse me.
Can't want you there. Steak, beer, snack eating. Well, somebody really knows how to work for lessons, lesson light still. Because it says snack eating. You're able to get that running.
Can I place an order? Thanks for the... Oh.
Huge old lady. Now we can get some of that Stygian soup. A soup so red and spicy, it's downright hellish, recovers health. Old lady's recipe of fried bugs, developed in case of famine, now desperate times call for desperate measures, greatly recovers health. And then homemade cream puff, which is the most normal item on the menu. It smells like the air in the old lady's house. One bite will have you in tears, greatly recovers health. So, yeah, I think I'm gonna go with the cream puffs, because that's like normal food.
This should be fine for now.
Yeah, Kenshiro knows what I'm talking about.
Oh.
Yeah, very bar-like scene right here.
This is delicious.
Now, I'm also being a little biased here, but if you like time travel stuff, I would also highly recommend watching Steins Gate. That's if you like time travel stuff. There is a lot of stuff you have to keep aware of because, you know, time travel. But if that's not really a cup of tea, that's totally fine too. But if you don't mind that, if you like sci-fis and time travel, that is a series I would recommend. Now that's regular Steins Gate, not Steins Gate Zero just yet. You'd have to watch the original show first, then go watch Zero. Because Steins Gate Zero ended like last week. I've been watching that, and now I gotta find a new show to occupy my open anime slot. So I actually finished up Steins Gate Zero and Lupin the Third Part 5 last week. So I got 2 open spots for anime right now. So I gotta figure out what I'm watching now that those 2 shows have ended. Now we're gonna be exiting this bar in just a sec, but I also have to check something again real fast. So let me go check that out. Checking out a thing. Gonna be doing a thing. Gotta check it out in just a moment. Ooh, yeah, that's good. So let's go do it. So if you were keeping up in the last 7 days, because hashtag VC Dailies kind of ended with the fact of how Valkyria Chronicles 4 released last Tuesday. That's been a week now. In the meantime, for the last 7 days, I've been doing a thing called hashtag FOTNS Daily, which is Fist in the North Star Daily, where I did a thing till release day, and given some minor Fist in the North Star trivia for those curious. So you can check that out on Twitter. But since today is release day, I have to write out a tweet for that. So saying how it is release day. Alright, so release day of release day hashtag let's see, should it be final day or release day? You know what, I'll just do release day. Fist of the North Star Daily. Actually, last day. First day? No, release day. Yeah, release day. Or day 8. Yeah, no, day 8, then release day. Let's see. Day 8 of hashtag Fist of the North Star Daily. That's FOTNS Daily. Release day. Hashtag Fist of the North Star Lost Paradise release day. Alrighty, folks. The game... Okay, I'm typing out a tweet out right now, so if you're wondering what I'm doing, that is what I'm doing right now. I'm continuing the thread that I had, wrapping it up for release day. Alright, folks. Fist of the North Star. Fist of the North Star Lost Paradise by @Sega and Yakuza team. Yakuza game. Make that capital right there for one for Yakuza. Yakuza game. Whoop, whoop. Not very exciting if you can't actually see me typing out the tweet, but hey, you can hear me talk out loud as I type out the tweet. Okay, so day 8 of FOTNS Daily. Hashtag Fist of the North Star Lost Paradise release day. Alright, folks, Fist of the North Star Lost Paradise by @Sega and Yakuza game is now available. Wait, no, not is now is now out. Is now out. Yeah, there we go. That's better. Now out. Is now out on PS4. No, PlayStation 4. PlayStation 4 as a physical and a digital. Let's see. So here we go. Day 8 of Fist of the North Star Daily. Hashtag Fist of the North Star Lost Paradise release day. Alright folks, Fist of the North Star Lost Paradise by @Sega and Yakuza Game is now out on PS4, on digital, and physical. Yeah, maybe on digital and physical, that's better. Yeah, there we go. On digital and physical. Because you only have so many spaces to type things out on Twitter. Alright, on digital and physical. Will be highlighting the game all day. Both the demo and the real game. The real game. For more facts and trivia. Okay, so that's that. And apparently there's another phone call going on, so I'm going to take care of that real fast. More telemarketer stuff, most likely. And that actually abbreviate PlayStation 4 to PS4. Alright, so let me exit here in just a second. We'll get resuming in just a moment. I'm just writing out this tweet because this is the last Fist of the North Star Daily post that I'm going to be, or not post, tweet that I'm going to be doing. Because, like I said, I've been doing that for like about a week. Also, for those curious, there actually is a censored version of the game available in Japan. That's where they have some of the stuff there. They have it more censored, but as we are Western audiences who could handle more of this stuff, we have the normal amount of graphic violence here. As you can see, there is a mild option for those who are more sensitive, but by default, the Western audiences have it as normal. Because Japan's kind of interesting. For the most part, they don't like physical violence, but other things that you would normally think would be for an M-rated stuff are perfectly okay in Japan. Well, stuff with us, we are totally okay with violence, but other more things that are okay in Japan aren't acceptable. It's a weird mix and match between what is culturally appropriate. It's a very interesting case study. we're going to be resuming over here. Check out these Destiny talismans. So there's lots of different stuff. You got actual manga panel drawings right here.
This is great. Oh, hey!
We're actually going to go back into the restaurant, so that way it's not completely quiet. There's actual music going on in this bar area, so I'm just going to leave that running because I'm still writing out this tweet. And hey, Krusty, what's up? We're showcasing the Fist of the North Star Lost Paradise demo as I wait for the actual game to arrive in my mailbox because I like getting physical copies of games, and that game's physical copy has an awesome reversible cover. So, yeah, like some people are already playing the real game because that game's already out on digital platforms. But I like physical copies, and I want a physical copy of this game to match up with my Fist of the North Star and Yakuza collection. Because this is a Fist of the North Star video game developed by the Yakuza team of Sega, so that's pretty cool. Now I'm also working on a tweet right here to coincide with the release day. So let's see. Release day, Fist of the North Star Daily. Yeah, I may just make it release day instead of day 8. Yeah, hashtag Fist of the North Star Lost Paradise. There we go. So there we go. We got this down right here. My neighbor's talking about something. I can kind of hear him in my thin walls. But that's okay, because I can easily talk over him. So yeah, there we go. Release day of Fist of the North Star Daily. See you later, Dark Star. You can always check out this on the archive, but don't you worry. Later tonight, there is a very big chance that we'll be showing more of the real game as a highlight. So don't you worry. We'll be taking care of that. So yeah, I'm still writing out this tweet, so just one moment, folks. We'll be resuming in just a sec. But to condense this tweet even more, I don't think I need to say physical and digital. If I just say it's now out on PlayStation 4, I could actually say later that it's both physical and digital, so that is perfectly fine. We're just gonna go with that. So that's cool. Hashtag Lost Paradise. Lost Paradise. There we go. And we just need to rearrange a couple more words, and we'll be done with that tweet. So let me take care of that. Okay, yeah, here we go. Got the thing ready, and I'm just gonna tweet that out real fast. Remember to check that out with hashtag FOTNS Daily on Twitter. That's day 8 of Fist of the North Star Daily release day. We'll be showcasing the game all day, both the demo and the real game, at different points. This demo might not last that much longer, but we'll be waiting for when we get the actual physical game in the mail today. Because we have to get ready to download that. But yeah, let's go back into the city area and resume where we are and fight more bad guys.
Oh, hey!
I like that.
Oh, hey!
Hey, you! You got lucky. This could be bad.
You gotta be kidding me.
I'll knock you out! I'm sick of seeing
Hold to! 100 Fist Rush!
You're already dead.
Take this! Hooked Crucifying Strike!
I'm sorry. No way.
Hooked Fist of Penitence!
I'm sorry.
And that is intense. So that's pretty cool and everything. We got some fighting action going on right there, making sure that's okie dokie. Okie dokie. But here's some cool thing here. We got the Game Machine Parts Arcade. Now, that's something, again, we can't check in this demo, but here's a couple stuff that we can see right here. It's a treasure trove of ancient amusements arcade, or it would be if it was open. Unfortunately, the arcade doesn't have any game cabinets yet. The owner asks you to find ancient games in the wasteland. He'll play handsomely for him, and you can play them too. So now the thing is, this also runs off of a Yakuza engine, and as you know, from Yakuza, we like to play some arcade games. So supposedly, from what I hear from some people who already had the game and everything, we'll be able to find some awesome Sega arcade games and play it here. So that's pretty cool. We'll be able to play some Sega games using Kenshiro. Very similar to how you can play arcade games in Yakuza 0. Scour the wasteland for artifacts of the old world. You might find more than just old games. So that is pretty cool too.
Leaving already?
Oh, hey!
Get home safe. Let's go.
Ow! Ow!
Hey, dude!
You can go to hell, that is. Village to
Hooked Fist of Penitence!
I'm sorry. Take this.
Phantom channeling point.
Ooh, that is a new one. I don't think I've seen that one before. That's surprising. Ah, cool. We got an S rank. Ah, darn. I wasn't able to press the options buttons quick enough to see what the ratings are for S rank, but that's still pretty cool, though.
Oh, hey.
Ow!
Want me to go with you?
How about a drink, kid? Ow!
Hey, dude!
I don't like that look in your eye. I'm sick of seeing you breathe.
Ultra 100 Fist Rush!
You're already dead. You little...
Stone Mountain Splitting Slash!
Ah, that's cool, Edward. You're back with tacos for Taco Tuesday, I believe. You're having tacos on Taco Tuesday. That's pretty cool. I got Rob Bar over here, but it's closed. They'll open them up back at night. That's something that will probably be showcased in the actual game, but again, can't show it in this demo. We're waiting to get the actual game soon enough. That's still in the mail. We'll be getting it today, because today is release day, and my mail says it is on the way, so just gotta wait for the game to arrive in the mail. We'll download it, and we'll be playing it later tonight, but for now, we're just showcasing the demo for those folks who haven't seen us play the demo already before or haven't seen anything about this game just yet. This game is already out, so you can already buy it physical or digital. You can probably get it faster than me if you're getting it digital, but like I said, I like getting physical copies, and the physical copy of this game has an awesome reversible cover, which is something that I want to play and want to use, because as soon as I get in the game, I will be using that reversible cover. That is definitely something that I will be doing.
Ultra 100 Fist Rush!
You're already dead.
I'm gonna win! Ultra 100 Fist Rush!
You're already dead.
Ultra Fist of Penitence!
You got 3 seconds left.
So yeah, there might have been like a Twitch glitch the other day where it wasn't showing other resolutions besides 1080p. Because like I know for sure most of the time my streams can go in other resolutions besides 1080. But for some reason the other day it just was only showing 1080. I have no idea why that was the case. But yeah, for those folks wondering, we are going to showcase the real game as soon as we get it in the mail. Because again, we have to wait for the snail mail to actually arrive and give us our physical copy of the game. So we just have to wait for that game to come out and show up in our mailbox, and we'll be already playing the real game. So right now we're just showcasing the demo here, where you can see in the full version you can hit a hot streak and strike rich casino at the casino. The casino is a place of leisure for citizens of Eden all day. You can come and play classics like blackjack and roulette. I hope they have poker in there, because I am a whiz when it comes to poker, especially Texas Hold'em. There are some gorgeous prizes on offer, too. Are you here to play, or are you here to win? There you go. And hey, how's it going, Quinn XD? Hope you're doing pretty good, too. On this lovely time zone, whatever time zone you're in. Because, like we said earlier, we do not like to say good afternoon, good evening, good morning, because everybody's on a different time zone, and we can't keep track of all of them. But if anything, you're always somewhere in the world, and you're in the world with the time zone, so we like to say good time zone. So that's pretty much what we like doing. We like doing that, and I'm going to fight these outlaws and beat them up, because I can do it, because I am awesome. Kenshiro, man, does whatever a Kenshiro can. I pressed the wrong button, but that's okay. We'll definitely defeat the right dude with the right button. How long can I keep on talking without pausing in this sentence? I have no idea. I'm going to see how long I can go. You can time me if you want to, but then that would also require you actually knowing when I started talking in the first place. I have no idea when that was, so that's probably something I have to do in the archive. How long can I keep on going? I don't know. I'm just still talking. I'm talking over here. We're talking. We're talking Fist of the North Star. I'm still talking about Fist of the North Star. We're playing Fist of the North Star Lost Paradise, available on PlayStation 4, on digital and physical. We're making sure that's cool. Hey, there's a diner over there. We can't go in that diner just yet. We can probably do it in the real game. What is going on in the map? Let's see where the map is. Where are we? There are different stuff you can do here. Hey, there's a Coliseum. Hey, there's a bazaar. You could probably do some stuff there. That would be a interesting adventure for Kenshiro to be checking out the bazaar. It might be a very bizarre adventure towards the bazaar, as we referenced before with Fist of the North Star and JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, showing some equal representation between the two. I am running out of words to say and possibly think of while not stopping this sentence at all, with a few minor pauses, but not full entire pauses, because a minor pause is when I had to take a moment to take a breath for a moment, which is different than pausing to think about what I'm saying. How's it going, everybody? I'm still talking within the same purviews of the last thing I said a minute ago. How long can I keep on going with this? I don't know. I'm still going. It is a very long marathon. Hey, there's more guys over here. Let's keep on fighting some dudes. I'm trying to see how long I can hold and keep this up. This is a case study to see how long I can keep on saying something without actually stopping for a hot second. Hey, this guy interrupted my combo. I don't like you. You interrupted my combo. Let's kill this axe dude. He's holding an axe. You can just keep on attacking. He can't interrupt my combo because I am still attacking him. Except when he goes down to the ground, that is the case where he can interrupt it. And we're just going to use our finisher attack. Press a lot of squares on the moan right there. It's reminding Pop and Waffles about the Rick and Morty bit about interstellar cable television. I like those episodes. Those episodes are pretty cool. That's pretty awesome. That's a pretty great episode. There's also that episode of Rick and Morty's Mind Blowers, but personally I prefer interstellar cable because it was more an improv television format of them trying to keep on going and doing stuff. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty great. I take that as a compliment because Rick and Morty's pretty cool. I'm not one of those folks who's like, oh, I like Rick and Morty before it was cool. No, actually, I just like it in general. It is a pretty awesome show and everything, but now it's a meme to start hating on Rick and Morty, but I still watch it, and it is still pretty fine and great. I can eventually hit all the squares once I get the rhythm down, but that's probably not something I'll be able to do until the actual game. I'm still going here. I'm still talking. I'm surprised that I'm still going here. Kenshiro joins the fight with his martial arts Coliseum. The Coliseum is home to a grand tournament of prison inmates that the citizens call the Gladiator Games. Somehow, Kenshiro ends up arrested and is forced to fight in the games with powerful martial arts. Different battles take place here, 4 free-for-alls, 1-in-1 duels, and some deadly twists. You'll be awarded points for winning, which can be used to buy items that will be useful in the game, strengthen Kenshiro to unlock his power, and enter the fray. I'm still going. Stay hydration, bot. It's time to go drink some water. I'll probably be doing that as soon as I finish the sentence, but I'm still going as much as I can. And yes, it is a blood dome. It is very Mad Max. Fist of the North Star is very influential of Mad Max.
Oh, hey.
There is a lot of Mad Max influencing on Fist of the North Star. This is something going on with there. There's a church cathedral here. This is probably a plot important to the real game. We can't access this just yet. Maybe that's a cathedral, I don't know, or it's a nightclub.
Hey.
Bart wants me to go back to the repair shop. We're not doing that just yet. Funny enough, there is a cathedral right above a nightclub. That is the very ironic thing to have going on there. To have a church right above the nightclub. I am really running out of breath now, but I'm trying to see how far I can push myself onto continuing this sentence without actually stopping. And to show that even further, let's go talk to you about this. Kenshiro, drop in the night if you want to do some work. They'll be waiting. That's from the flashing moment. In the full version, a place of pleasure hidden in the wasteland nightclub. The nightclub is a bastion of luxury in these dark tides, known for comfort, fine drinks, and finer company. And somehow Kenshiro has becoming its manager. You can hear how I'm trying to struggle, trying to hold on to this sentence without stopping for more breaths, because I am running out of time to actually say stuff. Oh my god, I am still going. How long can I keep this up? This has to be at least more than 5 minutes of me running on with these sentences so far. I am still running around. You say run around, I say run around. We all want to run around. That's not even Fist of the North Star, that's Digimon. I don't know why I'm saying that. What's in the inventory? What's in that stuff? Can we check out the map? We're checking out the map. There's the clinic again. That's where a rhythm game. There's places where you can buy stuff. A seed shop. Store that sells fresh food. There's a place where you can buy Food Mart. That's cool. Red Feather. More to the bazaar. An actual Rusty Nail Bar. You got the garage. You got the junk shop where we need to go to. And you got the barracks for the Eat and Watch. We'll go down this way. Let's stop by the bazaar. Let's go this way. We gotta do some stuff. That's pretty cool. That's pretty great. Oh, wait. No. Here's some more guys we need to fight. How many more guys can we fight right here? And yes, this is Yakuza in the style of Fist of the North Star. If you're wondering why I'm talking like this, I am continuously talking without pausing for a breath, except for some minor breaths, so I can keep on talking, because I am trying to see how long I can go by retaining a sentence without actually stopping to think about what I'm saying. I'm just saying what is ever on my mind right now. I'm basically on autopilot. So I apologize if this is getting a little bit annoying, but I'm trying to see how long I can actually talk without actually stopping to think about what I'm saying on stream as an experiment, so we know about this in the future. I messed up on the input, but that's okay. We got the second input. Okay, that's fine. That's great. That's cool. Yeah, there are a lot of crazy stuff going on. Digimon Try, that's a thing that people check out, but we are currently playing Fist of the North Star, Lost Paradise. This is a game made by Sega and the Yakuza team for PlayStation 4 that combines elements of Yakuza with Fist of the North Star. If you play the Japanese version of the game, the voices of the Fist of the North Star cast that you know and love are done by recurring cast members of Yakuza. But coincidentally enough, this is one of the first ever English voice track things made by the Yakuza team in a long while since the PS2 Yakuza game. For the original, I am really running out of things to say. This isn't Oxen or Jakato. Oxen or Jakato would also say something like, we can go for 455 for this game right here. No, we gotta get this game for $60 on digital or physical. You get this game on digital or physical, or you get it on multiple things entirely. Oh, I should have not done it. I should have not gone on to auctioneer mode, because auctioneer mode is way more tiring. I'm gonna slowly transition back into regular talking mode right here, because this is almost regular talking right there. When I go into auctioneer mode, the auctioneer mode is really hard to do, because you gotta do the things very fast. You gotta do it really more fast and more strenuous, because I'm already talking as I was talking in the first place. So we're gonna go back right here. We're gonna go continue fighting this guys right here. You can pick up this game for over $60, maybe even less if you got a coupon. Some dude disappeared. We got more dudes arriving over here. We're gonna be fighting this dudes. You can play this game only for the low price of $60. It is a brand new game. It is out now for PS4 on digital and physical. You can also get this demo absolutely free to try out this game and see if it's your cup of tea. See if it's your cup of tea for free. That is something you can do. I'm really running out of things to say continuously without thinking about what I'm saying, and it is messing up my gameplay. I really need to get a drink of water, which ironically am not doing, because I'm saying for the fact how I need to get a drink of water. I think I'm going to wrap this gag up as soon as this fight is over, because I am running out of breath and things to say at the moment. This has been a very strenuous thing. I have no idea how long I've been doing this for. Probably over 7 minutes. 7 minutes is all I have to spare to play with them. Not really. I can do more than 7 minutes, because we're going to be doing the actual game soon enough when the real game arrives in the mail. How long can I keep this up? I have no idea. I've been probably talking about this speed for at least maybe 10 minutes. I don't know. There's probably somebody timing it out there. If you're watching this on the archive, you get the actual timing of this. I am going to hit pause for a second and actually take a sip of water because I cannot think of anything else to say. I need a break from talking continuously for over 10 minutes, so I'm gonna go do that right now. Oh my god. Okay, gotta relax. Oh my god, that was a long thing. I'm gonna go drink this water now. Oh man. I really need this water. Oh man, that's the spot right there. Okay. Yeah, I need to wait like at least 2 or 3 minutes after drinking this water to also recover. I'm gonna take a break from talking for a good 2 or 3 minutes. If anybody asks what just happened, tell them I marathoned a whole conversation, run-on sentence, released over 10 minutes. Oh my god. For those wondering what that noise is, I don't know. Like, my neighbor's doing something, like, right next door, so I have no idea what he's doing. But he seems like he's on the phone with somebody at, like, a hotline or something. I have no idea, but, yeah, that's my neighbor talking. Very thin walls, you can probably hear him, because where their telephone is exactly where I stream. So, yeah, that's more complications, but it works out. But, yeah, I need a rest after marathoning a whole sentence for, like, over 10 minutes. So... one moment. Yeah, they're very thin walls. I gotta get like some kind of like noise canceller or some kind of like acoustic or something, or like something to like to pad out the room here that I got going, so that noise doesn't travel as much and it's all padded within here. Ooh, also, checking out Twitter, they're finally announcing some of the cast members for Fist of the North Star Lost Paradise in English. So that's cool. Gonna definitely start retweeting that out. Okay, so let's see. Who is... did anybody find out who the Kenshiro voice is yet? Kenshiro voice. Like, who's doing it in English? Do we have any idea who's doing it yet? Need to see who that is. I'm doing a search here. Let's see who's doing it. Everybody's still saying Pokemon Crystal. I'm pretty sure I updated. Is it still saying Pokemon Crystal? I'm pretty sure it's sort of changed it by now. Why is it still saying that? So let's see. Game. Yeah, now it's saying Fist of the North Star. Why? I have no idea why some folks are saying it's still Pokemon Crystal. I mean, Nightbot's saying it's Fist of the North Star. Maybe you just gotta reload the stream for a minute. Might be able to fix that. Oh, okay, it doesn't say... Okay, I'm just making sure, because, like, it was saying it earlier. I don't know. Like, Twitch has been super weird since that new update with tags and everything. It's really freaky. It's very freaky. And let me just check a few things on here. I'm online. I'm sharing my activity on Twitch as soon as it wants to start doing stuff. Share that activity. Nope, share that activity. There you go. Because we are still showcasing the Fist of the North Star Lost Paradise demo as we're waiting for the real game to arrive on our doorstep in the mail. So that's something. We're probably going to be showcasing it all day, throughout the day, at various points. I'm just waiting for the real game to show up in the mail. So that's cool. That's great. Checking out some stuff on Discord because I got some alerts. Oh, hey, checking out Discord. On our Discord, !Discord, you actually see something that we talked about the other day about those crazy Pokemon Burger King toys. That's cool. Discord. Right there. Those crazy gold bar Pokemon collectibles. So that's cool. Huh. Also, they released a new Spider-Verse trailer. Have to check that out. So we're going to be resuming the game in just a minute. If you're wondering why I'm not showcasing the game right now, we're actually taking a break from talking. Well, I'm still talking. I'm talking about how I'm taking a break from talking. I'm taking a break from talking because I did a whole spiel where I talked on for at least close to 10 to 15 minutes nonstop. So I need to relax a little bit after doing that. So yeah, that's something we're doing. So yeah, let's go resume the game in just a second. We're going to open the game back up in just a moment. Relax. Alright, so while I'm at it, Fist of the North Star voice. Fist of the North Star voice. We gotta figure out who the cast members are in this game. North Star voice. I know a lot of people are asking who's voicing Kenshiro in English. I still don't have the answer to that yet. Oh, really? That's interesting. Didn't see that coming. Sarah Ann Williams is doing the voice of Yuria in Fist of the North Star Lost Paradise. Wow. That's cool. Yeah, she's pretty cool. Any other cast members that we already know about? Xander Mobus doing a couple of the voices here and there. That's pretty cool. See, latest. Anybody else talking who are the cast members of this game? So far, that's 2 tweets by cast members in the English version of the game. In the Japanese version of the game, many voices are provided by Yakuza veterans. But we're trying to figure out who's doing the voices for the English cast. Alright, so we might have to wait throughout the day before we get more results about who is in the English cast of Fist of the North Star Lost Paradise. But as soon as I get the word about who is who, we're definitely resuming with that in just a moment. But till then, we got more of this demo to showcase, so let's go take care of what Bart needs to do. Bat. Man, I keep on calling him Bart. Again, translations. It's crazy. His name is Bat in this translation. In some translations, his name is Bat. In other translations, his name is Bart. I keep on mixing between the two because I am used to both translated names.
Hey, you! The fuck
I like how they say, hey you, because like in the original Yakuza game for PS2, back on PS2, the original Yakuza game, when thugs want to fight you, they get your attention by saying, hey you! That's pretty cool.
Phantom channeling point.
Explosion! Ooh, A rank. That's cool. I had to see the requirements to get a S rank though. We got one S rank, but I forget how I did it in the first place. Fist of the North Star. Lost Paradise is out now on PS4 and physical, digital,
Oh, hey!
and anything that can run on PS4 games. So if you're thinking about getting this game and you're wondering what this is available on, this is available on PS4, physical and digital. We're currently playing the demo because I'm waiting for my physical copy to arrive in the mail. As soon as that arrives in the mail, I'm probably going to download it ASAP, and we'll be showing more of this game tonight. It should be arriving today.
Welcome!
We're just going to buy a beer, and we're going to buy a watermelon, and we'll call it a day over at this shop.
Thank you very...
No problemo. In fact, I also have to pause this stream because I reloaded another tab. And I don't want my stream running within my stream, because that'd be very weird. Actually, let me reload this tab again. I'm gonna reload a tab. I gotta pause my own stream within a stream. Make sure that doesn't happen. Again. So, I'm just gonna walk around in circles here. Right next to the bananas. Oh, let's switch over to a different layout. Let's see how you guys are doing while I'm broadcasting. See if this layout will change right here. Okay, here's another layout, and there's the chat. So, that's from earlier. See some stuff right there. So that's cool. See the link to our Discord. Yeah, those are very big bananas. Alright, so we're getting a little choppy here because I'm reloading that tab. So let me switch back over to the other layout again. Boop, there we go. That's better. Gotta wait for this tab to reload. And we'll be resuming. Resuming with the demo till we get the real game. Some folks can already buy the real game right now on digital. However, I'm waiting for my physical copy to arrive. Because I like reversible covers. Now, if I had a digital copy, I'd also totally be playing the digital copy right now. But I don't have the digital copy, because I opted for the physical copy. Let's pause this here. That's paused. And we're going to switch over to this other tab again. That's cool too. Yep, there we go. And we're also going to load up main Twitch here, and there we go. We're cool. That's great. That's awesome. Let's resume. How do I exit this banana shop? Not a banana fish, but a banana shop. Okay, so go down this way. No, this way. That way. This is the way they want me to go. I'm actually controlling the controller with one hand at the moment. Let's see if we can do that. And there are thugs right in front of us. Are we gonna fight them? No, we're gonna go this way again. Go down over here.
Ow!
Run into everybody. Because we want to check out these barracks. What you gotta tell me about the barracks? Hunt down criminals of Eden, bounty hunter. This is the barracks, home to Eden's Watch. The Watchmen function as Eden's only army, but they're stretched thin, trying to keep the peace of Eden. They're not ready to handle criminals with real power or any villains who know deadly martial arts. Accordingly, Eden's laws place bounties on these criminals. Vigilantes can take these tough outlaws for profit. Vigilantes, quote-unquote, but they're actually talking about us. I don't know if any other vigilantes will be showing up in the real game, but whatever. Kenshiro determined to preserve the Feast of Eden, but he'll have to take down some of these ruthless foes. So that is something else we can check out in the real game.
Oh, hey.
Uh-oh. That's an enemy.
Oh, hey.
Alright, I guess we'll find these dudes. That's just like the guy in the wanted poster.
If you want to die.
Ah, steel beam. Darn. Okay. Get these skulls right up there so that I can use my deadly martial arts. Hey, I think I have to get all the squares that time. Right at the end.
You're already dead.
Oh. Mr. Knife. He's got a knife. And a knife. That's not a knife. Alright. Come on. Nah, darn. Nope, that's a steel beam. Nope, that's a baseball bat. Peanut butter jelly is a baseball bat, but not in this case, that's a spike bat.
Fist of penitence.
Ooh, brutal. Get up.
Steel shredding clench.
C. Gotta figure out how the rating system works in this game for when it comes to combat. Can't do anything here yet. Gotta get those parts from the shop over there. And we can't do anything here either, but we'll read out the spiel about how Mr. Kenshiro could also be a bartender. That motorcycle's gonna be important later, because why else would it be on a display case like that? In the full version, Hokuto Shinken meets the art of bartending, Bartender Ken. Through a series of bizarre circumstances, not at the bazaar though, and it's not an adventure, Kenshiro finds himself working as a humble bartender. You can shake it, tilt, and move the controller to make cocktails. Combine the arts of Hokuto Shinken with and mixing drinks. Mix your customers' drinks, hear their woes, solve their problems to make Kenshiro a top class bartender. Yeah, I can't actually talk to the dude yet. In the future, we'll be able to do it. In the future. 1990X. I believe that was the original year this was supposed to take place. The Wasteland of Destruction, where things blow up, was like 19... Was it like 1980X or like 1990? It was somewhere around there. It was like 1980s was when this happened. It was like 1980X, where like nuclear holocaust happened and there was a few survivors afterwards. Now the thing about Fist of the North Star, like, I know it's in the Wasteland, but they never exactly say where it takes place, because you got a lot of English names, you got a lot of Japanese names. It's like, what wasteland is Fist of the North Star taking place in? And is it the entire world or what? Because, like, usually Kenshiro's staying within the same continent, walking around. But, like, if you go to another continent, was there, like, an island that wasn't affected by the nuclear blast? A lot of good questions about what is still active in the Fist of the North Star world. It also depends on which continuity you're following. In some cases, that is the case. So if you're looking for something funny, you can also check out the Fist of the North Star SD anime, where it's like the nuclear holocaust never happened, and Kenshiro and all the characters of Fist of the North Star had to live normal lives and see what they do in a world where society is still normal. So it's like there's no outlaws, so you gotta like wonder what they do in a regular society.
Hokuto 100 Fist Rush.
You're already dead.
Explosion. Cool. Okay. Yeah, good on me. There you go. Take care of them. That's cool. He doesn't want to die, but that's sadly not the case here. If he didn't want to die, he wouldn't be an outlaw bandit in the first place. It comes with the job description. And sometimes you'll just encounter people with superpowers of martial arts.
I'm sorry.
That's a C rank. Anyway, we're finally at the parts shop, so we can stop listening to that saying Ken all the time because we were exploring the city way earlier than we should have. There's probably a few Hidden Fist of the North Star references to the original series and OVAs in there that I can take a look once we get the actual game. But for now,
welcome.
Let's just get this parts purchase over with. So, car repair set. Let's go buy it. That's about it.
Thank you,
Yep, sorry, interrupted him. Kenshiro doesn't have no need for his thanks. Hmm?
Hey.
Oh yeah, that's another thing too. You actually need gasoline to get your cars running in this game. I heard you could actually die in the wasteland if you don't have the right gas on you. So you gotta watch out for the gas in the real game.
What? Hey!
Apparently my phone has a couple of app updates. Gonna see if I can download these. Updating all these apps. That's what I'm doing. Make sure everything's cool and everything's great. Everything's up to date. Ooh, I've got to update Google Maps. I'm gonna need that for when I'm in New York this week. Got quite a few updates here. I'm hoping that Fire Emblem Heroes... Okay, so apparently Fire Emblem Heroes is going to be getting an update soon that has a less memory-heavy version of the game available on your phone. Or iOS or Android devices, which is going to be very helpful for me. Because I had to actually uninstall the game a few days ago because I could not update the most recent updates because my phone ran out of memory in the location where I was keeping the game stored. So, yeah, I'm going to be doing that. It's also pretty good, too, because I've also been playing that Shin Megami Tensei mobile game as well. So, I'll be able to make more room for some app updates. But I hope that update comes pretty soon. Yeah, I have to see what I'm doing. I know tonight I'm going to be playing more of this game, but I'm debating whether or not I will be streaming on Wednesday because I have a lot of preparation to do for Thursday, Friday, and Saturday at the convention. So I'm giving you guys a heads up now. If you're watching the stream over at here on twitch.tv/JakatoX, that's JAKATOX, I'll be heading over to New York Comic Con this week. So, our usual scheduled streams are Tuesday, not Tuesday, Monday to Friday at 12 p.m. to 3 p.m., Monday to Friday, East Coast Standard Time, or convert it into daylight savings time. You know, just convert that into your time zone. Whatever 12 p.m. to 3 p.m. on your time zone is, convert that into your time hours, whatever they may be. That's usually when I go live. That's usually a guaranteed stream. However, I am going to be at New York Comic Con on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. So I might not be streaming tomorrow, and I'm definitely not streaming on Thursday and Friday. So I'm giving you guys a heads up about that. Probably not also streaming the weekend either. May need to recover from the convention on the following Monday. So we'll just have to see how my schedule turns out after the convention is over. But yeah, I'm giving you guys the heads up about that. Because I will be at New York Comic Con. If you are also heading out over at New York Comic Con, feel free to tweet at me or say, like, hey, what you doing at Comic Con? And stuff like that. I'll probably be tweeting live about New York Comic Con and the stuff that I will be experiencing while I'm there. So be sure to check out my Twitter at twitter.com/JakatoXtra. That's JakatoXtra. Extra without the E. Or check out some stuff on Discord, because the chances are I'll also be reporting stuff on Discord. Be a lot of comic book news, a lot of video game news, a lot of anime and cartoon news, and I might be attending a lot of those. Depending on what panels I go to. Trying to see if I can get some autographs too. The buggy is complete. You reach the end of the demo story, but you're still free to keep exploring Eden or venture out to roam the wastelands. Speak to Bat to go to the wasteland, or join Octane buggy races. When you wish to end the demo, speak to Bat and select Go Back to Title. Alright, so we're going to do a little bit of driving here. We're going to do a little driving. And afterwards, I think that's going to wrap it up for the demo soon. Because that'll be roughly our usual time when we wrap things up. Around 3 o'clock on my time. We're going to wrap that up then, but once I get the actual game in the mail, we'll be downloading the game to the system, and we'll be playing it later today. Most likely. I don't know, I have to see. Again, I have a convention coming up, so I might be preoccupied with getting ready for that convention, but other than that, we'll see what happens. We're going to join a race.
Oh.
Yeah, we're just gonna do beginner's cup. I have to be careful, because last time, if I recall, the the controls on this buggy are very, very loosey-goosey. So I gotta watch out. Hopefully I remember how to drive in this. Ooh, yeah, that is... I had to definitely... Whoa, okay, yeah, no kidding. Whoa, okay. Whoa there, Copernicus. It's not even the right time to be saying that, but... Okay. Whoa, alright, yeah, this is driving. We're driving. Okay, back over this way, that's the break. Yeah, we're not gonna be winning this race anytime soon. Okie dokie. Yeah, I'll just take it slow. And we'll do another race later. We already won the race last time we played the demo at least once. So that's fine. Gotta be at a normal pace here. We'll at least maybe beat the last guy. We're not, that way we're not at least in last place. We'll end up in a good spot. Nope, we missed that. Nope, that is not good. That's a fence. Alright, so we're not in last place. That's at least good news.
I was too slow.
Yeah, that's some cool vibrations. Yeah, this is definitely different. It is no Daytona USA at the moment, but we'll have to see how these races turn out. You know, it'd be cool, because I know you could actually unlock Sega tracks for your radio for the car. It'd be cool if there was, like, a track that's, like, a post-apocalyptic Daytona racetrack. Daytona or Outrun or something. That'd be pretty cool. Now, let's try the race again.
Oh.
See how we're going to do this time. Beginner's Cup. Try it one more time. Hopefully we'll do better this time. Now that we're getting some better controls here. we're understanding how the raceway works. It's time to race. Wow, they already got the acceleration. It's probably one of those things where you had to wait till the last second before pressing accelerate, so you get a boost at the beginning. Alright, so this is a little bit better. We're doing a little bit better by a bit. Not too much, but still doing okay. Watch out for this ramp. Don't go over the track. Okay. Ooh, that was close. Oh, that's a turbo boost. Not mean the turbo boost. Oh, that's gonna screw us over. Oh boy. Near wipeout. I forgot about the turbo boost button. Okie dokie. That's close. We're still doing fine. Okay, we're right near the finish line. That's okay to use another turbo boost. And we got first place. Deja vu.
Is that all?
Fist of the North Star Racing. Thanks to our good friends at Sega and the Yakuza team. This is Fist of the North Star Lost Paradise, made by the fine folks who make Yakuza and make Sega games awesome. So that's pretty cool. It'll be 3 o'clock soon, so we're going to be wrapping up in a moment. But let's do some free roam wasteland stuff before we wrap this up.
Hey,
This is the demo as I wait for the real game to arrive in my mailbox. So let's do a test drive.
oh,
Yeah, I need more Sega racing games. Deja vu. Alright, I'm gonna actually explore this in just a sec. I just have to check one more thing in just a moment. 1 second. Okay. I just gotta pause this because the TFS at the table rerun is happening right now. And I might need to go moderate for that once we're done wrapping things up here. But we still have some time to explore the wastelands. So let's go do that. Again, this is just the demo of the game, but the real game is already out. You can buy it right now. You can buy it digital, you can buy it physical. We're going to be playing this later tonight, most likely. I don't know, I'll have to see. Again, I have to see how my schedule plans are for that convention. But yeah, we're going to be doing that and making sure things are okie dokie. Because I'm waiting for my copy of Fist of the North Star Lost Paradise to arrive in the mail. Let's see, what kind of radio can we got here? It's binary domain. Some cameo soundtracks from other Sega games. Sea View, Fist of the North Star. Let's go Super Monkey Ball, that's classic. Super Monkey Ball, Super Monkey Boat Races, Monkey Pool, Monkey Boat Races. You don't know what these monkeys are gonna be doing. Something like that. That's how the commercial used to go back in the day. For Super Monkey Ball. Gotta really watch out these controls, though. There we go. Rusty chains. Chains. Okay. Yep, picking up random objects in the wasteland. But what we want to do is get into a fight on the wasteland. So we're going to be facing off over here. There's some biker dudes. Not green biker dudes, but some biker dudes. We're going to be facing them off in any second. Come on, run into me. Run into me. I'm waiting for you to run into me. They're chasing after me. They're not running into me. I'm waiting for them to actually run over. There we go. And now we're ready to fight. In the wastelands. So let's go do it. Now what are my options here? Yep. How do I... Okay, here we go.
It is still water that quells the raging stream.
Ah, just one dude.
Time to take out the trash!
Whoa, flamethrower. Get a flamethrower. I didn't even know you could do this. That's pretty cool. Nope, nope, there we go. That small claw, dude. That's not good. Kind of a waste of heat right there, but it's fine. We're still beating up guys in the wasteland.
Hordebreaker strike!
Nice. And defeated. This guy's pretty huge, but we can still beat him. Nice. So that's pretty cool. And just gotta wait for him to fully explode, and oh, there's a dude over here. Okay, now we're good. Nope, now we're good. B. Fine by me. Get into B. Also, DuckS70, thank you for the follow earlier. That's a follow, right? Let me just make sure I'm getting that right. I might have missed that when I was looking at something. Oh, wrong layout. That's my Valkyria Chronicles layout. But yeah, I can see the follow right there. So that's cool. That's great. So we're just going to move over back to this layout again. And there we go. Do that too. So we got Super Monkey Ball playing. Let's try some binary domain. Finding all these crazy objects in the wasteland. And cogwheel. Cool, cool. Withered grass. Uh-oh. I'm gonna run into that. That's bad. Rusted chain. Ooh, that's another red one. Can I get that red one before another enemy shows up? Let's see if we can get there in time. Come on, straight pathway, and yeah, we got it. Get that fine cogwheel. Let's fight some more enemies. Oh, come on. That should have hit. Trying to hit them, not them hit me. Ah, well. I'm still getting into a fight, so I guess that's fine. Like a glove. Alright. Time for Kenshiro to take down these ruffians.
Octo 100 Fist Rush!
You're already dead.
Nice. Oh. Yeah, watch out these other dudes who keep on doing stuff. There they are.
So much.
Yep.
It is still water that quells the raging stream.
Yeah, that is cool.
Octo Fist of Penitence!
You've got 3 seconds left.
Ooh. Don't wanna. There we go. Gotta be careful. Gotta avoid some dudes while still doing some things. There we go. That's fine. Yeah, there we go. That is really cool. Ah, darn, I got hit. It's probably gonna mess with my score. Oh well. Probably a near perfect score except for getting hit right here, right?
Act tough, one! Octo Fist of Penitence!
You've got 3 seconds left.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, this guy really wants to fight. Ah, why can't he just hit a boot? Ah, darn. Okay, that is really gonna affect my score. So I'll just have to worry about getting a perfect score next time.
Octo 100 Fist Rush!
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, A rank. If I didn't get hit at all, that probably would have been an S rank. Alright, well, still moving on the, still moving through the wastelands. What else we got? Gotta go through some North Star music. I hope they have more Sega tracks available in the real game. Like, it'd be cool if you gave Daytona music or something. Or stuff from Outrun. And other Sega racing games. Hang On theme would be pretty cool too. But nah, that'd be more of a motorcycle song. Oh, that's a rock. Don't want to run into it. Like a glove. Alright. Yeah, my driving skills had to definitely be improved upon. We could drive backwards. Can we do that? It's not fast enough. Nah. Not viable. Go. Ooh, more enemies. We just drive slowly near the enemies. What happens? Right into the car. There we go.
So much for
It
your
is still
attitude.
water that quells the raging stream.
Nice. Oh, dude, I was able to avoid that guy's crossbow. That has to be like an S rank. Yeah, S rank plus. Yeah, what is that? Defeated, 14. Overall kill rate, over 100 times 3. Kill rate over 300 times 3. Kill rate over 1,000 times 3. Untouchable times 14. This is my anger times 14. No opening. Plus 5% times 1. Group defeated, 12. Defeated 2 enemies times 1. Defeated 3 enemies times 1. Defeated 4 enemies times 1. Mod defeated times 3. Destiny talisman times 7. So that is good to know for how those requirements turn out. Rusted chain. Fine cogwheel. Rusted chain. Don't mind if I get one of these over here. Rusted nail. Rusted chain. More rusty chains. See how much of this gas we could actually use up. I want to see what happens if you run out of gas in the demo. Again, we're playing the demo version of the game as we wait for the real copy to show up in our mailbox. So we gotta see how that turns out. Sandra, what are you even doing here? Can't exactly go to other locations yet. Probably do that in the future, but right now we can't. Get all these old lights. Car keeps on taking a beating. It's fine. About to Super Monkey Ball. And we're almost at our 3-hour mark. So we're just messing around before we wrap things up for this demo showcase of a game you can buy right now. It is available right now. We're just waiting for our copy. We might stream more of the game, the real game, tonight after we receive it in the mail. It's currently in our mailbox. So, we're gonna check it out when that happens. Yep. All these attacks, and being a lot of enemies. We gotta avoid these guys though. They got nice. Doing stuff right over here. That's weird. My neighbor's doing something over on the other side. Okay, come on. Take down these guys. There we go.
Squares. 100 Fist Rush.
You're already dead.
Nice. Oh boy. Watch out for Miniature Wolverine, man. Now watch out of his defenses of those, Max.
100 Fist Rush.
Yeah.
You're already dead.
Everybody explodes. Except for this guy, he's got a baseball bat. Yeah. Ah, John, there goes a hit. I've been hit. That's early.
Mountain splitting slash.
Fist of Penitence.
Oh my love move. Shinderu.
3 seconds left.
Oh, okay. Dodge and weave. Weave and dodge. Yeah, boy. Get back up here. Alright. Nope. This guy definitely has a power move where he can knock you over. Me too. Ooh, that's
Can't see anything.
Go. Spine breaker.
I can't move. Take this.
yeah, gotta watch out for these two. These guys are still doing the thing.
Fist of Penitence.
Yeah, I heard about that. The tier to your skin is available for free, so I'm definitely gonna be downloading that. I'll probably be downloading this after this is over.
Steel shredding clench.
There we go. And here we go. Blood actually is set to normal, I believe. I think it is. Let me check that real fast. Settings. Yeah, normal. We're on normal, don't you worry. Yeah, we're just waiting on to play the actual game. It's gonna arrive in the mail any moment. Right now we're just showing a showcase of the demo while we wait for the real game to arrive in our mailbox. I know folks are already playing the game because they either got their mail early or they had the digital copy, but I preferred getting a physical copy because I wanted that reversible cover of the game with the manga drawing instead. So I'm waiting for that to show up in our mailbox. English or Japanese voices, both, dude. This game's got dual audio. You play in Japanese, you get the Yakuza cast doing the voice for the main characters in Fist of the North Star. Play in English, there's a couple cool other people that I know that are playing some of the voices.
Quells the reach.
So both are pretty viable. Ah, darn it. That would have probably done more damage. Watch out for crossbow guys.
Spine breaker.
Take out the trash. Let's try out this flamethrower thing again. Oh yeah, he actually says take out the trash. Great, that's very convenient for us. So he actually says take out the trash when we're taking out the trash. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, light everybody on fire. Pyromania, I am the Fury. Like in Big Boss Time with the Cobra.
Hordebreaker strike.
I know you're doing a joke right there, because in the Japanese release of this game, it actually has censored out blood settings when you had the Japanese voice and stuff. In the Japanese release of the game, the Western release is actually more uncensored than the Japanese release when it comes to blood and gore and everything. Again, we talked about this earlier about the differences between what is acceptable under the M rating in Japan, or what is acceptable in Japan culture in comparison to Western culture, where us, we're okay with graphic violence, but certain other things that may seem mature is perfectly acceptable in Japan. But Japan doesn't like graphic violence, but they're okay with those other themes that are not exactly cool for us. It's a weird duology, a weird dramedy, a weird psychology. Is very different. I'm just saying words out of nowhere right now. But yeah, no, it's different because there are different policies for their different rating systems. Get that Super Monkey Ball music, or the Fist of North Star music, or the Binary Domain, but I like the Super Monkey Ball music. Because those monkeys are crazy. Shoutouts to those who remember that old Super Monkey Ball commercial. Let's see if we can use up all this fuel before we wrap up. And if I just do donuts, will that waste fuel? Hey. What about a reverse donut? You saw a Super Monkey Ball on the GameCube? Oh, that's pretty cool. Actually, I like the design of the reverse donut than the forward donut. Oh, Motorcycle Man. We'll run into some more dudes. Fight some more guys in the wasteland. Okay. And now this time we're going to build up our meter and then use our special skill. Talisman. Now get over here. There we go. That's some people. Yeah, we're on the ground. We need to build up that meter. And then we can use a talisman. Get rid of those crazy clawmen. Okay, now we're full.
You're already dead.
This. And then we're gonna do this.
It is still water that quells the raging stream.
Yeah, alright. Yeah, I could actually jump now they got the stuff up here. Ah, darn, it hit me right in the back.
Octo, Fist of Penitence.
You've got 3 seconds left.
Yep. This dude, and there should be just one guy left. And he's not even trying anymore.
Octo, Fist of Penitence.
You've got 3 seconds left.
And there we go. Down for the count. Now, let's see if we can actually run out of the fuel here, because that way I want to see if we get a run out of fuel game over in the demo. Here we go. Again, we're waiting for the real game to show up in our mailbox. As soon as that shows up, I'm going to be downloading stuff ASAP. Some more donuts. Because what we're going to do is, after we're done here with the demo, we're going to take a hiatus for a bit to download the real game, provided that actually shows my mailbox within the next hour or so. And then I'll go live again later on tonight, and we'll be playing it all night as much as I can. Because again, I am going to New York Comic Con on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. I have to prepare for that. So we'll have to see how long we have to go tonight. Because Wednesday is just going to be me preparing to go to that convention for the next few days. We're going to see how long we can last in the Wasteland Desert and see what happens when you actually run out of fuel in the demo. I know what happens in the real game when you run out of fuel, but I want to see what happens in the demo when it happens. Yeah, so this game, I actually saw some footage and everything from the import version of the game. Got to play a little bit of that too at a friend's house who likes importing games like I do. Explosion. Explode again. There we go. Keep on going. Run out of fuel. When I begin the game, I'm going to be doing it in English or set it to Japanese. Still deciding on that, because, like, you know, English more accessible to the audience and stuff, while Japanese is also pretty cool, because, again, Yakuza cast doing the voices of well-known Fist of the North Star characters like Kenshiro, Shin, Jaggy, Rao, lots of different familiar names out there. We'll just have to see how that turns out. Hey, did the music change when it started going low on fuel? Or is it because I hit a stick? Yeah, it's about Super Monkey Ball. We didn't die with Super Monkey Ball as our radio. Oh, there we go, empty. And there you go, they actually end the demo for you if you run out of gas. That's cool.
Welcome.
It's gonna be fun playing the Sega arcade games and doing the Dr. Ken stuff and the bartender Kenshiro, as we already talked about before. So yeah, that was the demo of the game that we're waiting for to receive in the mail, which should be showing up sometime later today. That's Fist of the North Star Lost Paradise, available now with dual audio on PS4 and digital and physical versions. That's the highlight of the demo. As you can see before, we were doing some more stuff. We're going to be doing more highlights. Be sure to check out hashtag FOT, oh wait, actually, FOT, Fist of the North Star Daily. It's a typo right there, forgive me on that. Fist of the North Star Daily for our little facts and trivia that we did on the whole week waiting for Fist of the North Star Lost Paradise to be released over at our Twitter, which is twitter.com/JakatoXtra. We also have a Discord. There's a link right here. Actually, let me switch over to the different layouts so folks checking us out on the archive can also see some of this stuff as well. There we go. We got a Discord right on the side. It's got YouTube for some more archive stuff. And YouTube 2 for our older YouTube content. Got lots of stuff going on. This is Fist of the North Star, Lost Paradise, the demo. We're going to be playing Fist of the North Star, Lost Paradise, the real game, soon enough. And that's going to be later on today. We're just going to take a short, quick break. Hopefully the game will come in, we'll download the game, and we'll be playing that tonight. Then we'll have to see how much as I can showcase of the game, either in English or Japanese, still deciding on that. But we'll be showing it later tonight. Remember, we always stream Monday to Fridays, 12 p.m. to 3 p.m., always guaranteed. Monday to Fridays, 12 p.m. to 3 p.m. East Coast, Standard, and Daylight Savings Time. So convert that into whatever time zone you are. If you're in the West Coast, that'd be like 9 to 12 for you. If you're in some other place in the world, you gotta convert 12 p.m. East Coast time to whatever region you're at, to whatever that is. So that's always guaranteed, Monday to Friday, 12 p.m. to 3 p.m. Except for this week, I'll be heading over to New York Comic-Con Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. But, yep, that's the stream. That's it. That's cool. But as we like to do before we wrap things up, we like to throw down a raid for somebody who could definitely use the boost. So we're going to be doing that in just a moment. We're going to be doing a raid cast. That's exclamation point raid cast, where we try finding somebody who is playing something cool real fast. We also like to do a special raid message, which is raid message, all caps, 3 exclamation points, space PogChamp. But Raidcast is the part of the show where we try to find somebody who's actually streaming right now and seeing what they're doing. So let's see who is live right now, playing an awesome game, doing something that we can definitely throw you over to. If you gotta leave after the stream, that's perfectly fine. All I ask is to help us with the raid by saying raid message, all caps, 3 exclamation points, space PogChamp, and saying that Jakata sent you over to the other channel if the question comes up, and then you can go do whatever you need to do. So we're gonna transfer the audience over into another chat. All you gotta do is say raid message, and then you can go along your merry way. If you gotta do something else today. So let's see who's doing stuff, who's doing a thing right now. Actually, let's see who else is playing Fist of the North Star. Probably send something over their way. Who is also playing Fist of the North Star. Okay, I think I found somebody also playing Fist of the North Star. We'll send you over their way. Just remember to say raid message when you go over there. I think I found someone. So let's go transfer them over right now. So I just got to actually type out their name. So /raid. Remember to say raid message if anybody asks who sent you their way. It's your boy over here at twitch.tv/JakatoX. That's JakatoX. So let me type out their name and let's go raid them. Remember, we're going to be broadcasting more of this game later on tonight, so definitely, if you haven't already followed, set those alerts ready for later on today. We're going to be showcasing more Fist of the North Star, Lost Paradise. There we go. /raid. And here we go. Gotta wait for that to sit in. See if this actually goes through in just a moment. I might have to actually type it out in the chat. So, 1 second. /raid. Here's the name. We're wrapping things up. Remember raid message. There we go. Okay, I get that it's for mature audiences, but I'm trying to raid over there. Why? Did you change how raids work now? I gotta, like, enable something else? Okay, that is super weird. It's not raiding like how it's normally supposed to. Again, with these Twitch updates that they don't tell us about until the last minute. Alright, so let me see if I can raid somebody else then. Okay, yeah, no, my Twitch has been acting super weird all day. First it's helping people playing Pokemon when I'm not playing Pokemon, and now it's not raiding like it's supposed to. Super weird. So let me reload the Twitch app and we'll try this out again. And I'm trying to be kind and raid somebody, but Twitch is not letting me raid somebody. So let's reload the window. Hopefully it'll work now. Okay, I'm reloading the window, and oh, hey, speaking of mail, we actually just got it in the mail, so I'm going to be installing that. But of course, that'd be boring, me just installing a disk, waiting a few hours for that to install, so gotta wait for that raid to go through. Okay, I know that we have a raid button now, Twitch, but I'm trying to actually send people to the raid. So, can we just send people over now? You're acting really weird. Okay, there we go. I got it ready. Okay, there we go. It's working now. So, I reloaded it. Let's go raid people. There we go. We're raiding. Remember, raid message. Thanks for watching. We'll be broadcasting later. Stay tuned. See you guys later on today playing more Fist of the North Star Lost Paradise. See you later, folks. Bye. And ending now.